Hello everybody and welcome to day 3 of my movie review week, or weeks, I don't know what I'm going to call it. But today's film is Dirty Grandpa, directed by Dan Mazur, screenplay by John Phillips, music composed by Michael Andrews, starring Robert DeNiro and Zac Efron. Now my general kind of walk away with this movie was, and I'm sorry if you hear background noise, I can't quite fix that, because it's windy outside, but what I can fix is my volume. That better, Chris? Hopefully it is. We'll have to see. Yeah, but we'll have to see. Anyways, I just really liked this movie for what it was, and I think many people who gave it an 8% on Rotten Tomatoes is what it sits at right now. I think many people looking at this film kind of look down on it for being about dick jokes and stupid humor, but I actually kind of miss these kinds of movies. I know they're a dime a dozen now, with the Wayans brothers and all those kind of movies. I actually turned down seeing 50 Shades of Black because I was just like, you know, I'm not into that kind of movie because it's a parody movie and I'm not really into parody movies. I'm into movies like this where it's just this old dude and this young dude who seem to be these parallel opposites, and well, you know what they say, opposites attract, and just it felt like these mishmash of movies. But that's also the problem, is it doesn't know what kind of movie it wants to be, so therefore it's just 3 different movies all in one. And I'll kind of get into that when I get into in depth into the review. But let me check my notes here. But it released, I want to say, when did it release? January 22nd, 2016, in wide release. I think it's in a few thousand theaters. But the premise of the movie is basically this retiree goes, his wife dies, who is this person's grandpa's, yeah, the grandpa. He plays, Robert DeNiro plays the grandpa of Zac Efron. That's basically the premise of the movie. Now, speaking more on the acting side of that, sorry, my phone vibrated. But speaking more on the acting side, Robert De Niro kills it in this movie. I really think he's not overacting any of it. He's not, he's really not, he sells every moment of this movie. He really does. Zac Efron's just kind of there, to just be like, oh, hey guys, I'm in this movie too, you know, but Robert De Niro really steals the show. I mean, I don't know what else to say other than that. I mean, he just kills it. I mean, he has these really dramatic moments in there that I really loved, these really sad moments, these really happy moments, these really funny moments. I feel like Robert De Niro could be anyone. I know it's been getting a lot of hate because it's just so bad. In fact, let me read to you one of the critic reviews. Why am I still writing about this movie? Why are you still reading about this movie? That's Sean O'Connell of Cinema Blend. Nick Shiger of Variety says, a brutally unfunny stab at ribald comedy that stands as the legendary actor's big screen nadir. Stephen Whitty, New York Daily News. This is as bad as it gets. Nicholas Ropold, New York Times. Dan Mazur's crude, mindless, dirty grandpa is like watching a friend's mediocre improv troupe doing an extended spring break sketch, and your friend just happens to be Robert De Niro. The last one. Adam R. Holes plugged in. Dirty Grandpa lives down to its name. then plunges so much deeper into verbal and visual refuse that the word dirty starts sounding clean in comparison. So it stands at 8% on Rotten Tomatoes, 5.9 out of 10 on IMDb, and 18% on Metacritic. Not very convincing, but I wanted to see it. I really was interested in the movie regardless, the techniques, it's your standard wide shot, oh hey, we're doing crazy camera moves, but it's nothing to be like, oh, that was really cool. It's pretty standard fare, nothing to gaze and all over. Music is fantastic. In fact, at points they even factor the music into the plot, which is kind of interesting. But then the script falls apart. I don't know if there's too many cooks in the kitchen, but I just think that there was one person who came on to the movie and said, okay, this is what the movie is. It's about this sad despot grandpa who also, it's kind of like a dark comedy in the beginning, because there's this joke about, oh, you caught me doing a number 3, which is his masturbation thing, and it's like, it's a dark comedy because it's also the day after his wife dies, and then it turns into, I don't have a lot of time left, so I want to fuck, as he says in the trailer. And then the third act, where it just goes back to tie all that in, and then also introduces, hey, find the girl you love, and oh, by the way, you're a photographer. So, don't agree with that, but, I don't agree with some of the plot points that they make in the film, but, one day I'll do a spoiler review when everyone's seen this, because I think it kind of deserves that phrase. Like someone from the New York Times, I don't agree with you because you're too highbrow. But anyways, I have to give it a B+. I did think the script was a little weak, but everything else is just killer, man. I think Zac Efron, it's kind of cast as a nobody, sure, and there was some ancillary characters that I didn't enjoy, but I thought for what they're doing, I thought it was fantastic. So with that, that was my review of Dirty Grandpa. You could subscribe if you want to see my next review, which is While We're Young, which features Ben Stiller, Adam Driver, and some lady. And then like this video if you decided that that's something you want to do. Dislike it and please provide constructive criticism. I know people have been saying my mic is low. Well, actually, namely Chris, you've been saying my mic is low. It might not be low, but I'm still trying to. It's been a while since I've made videos. Just sitting here doing videos. It's been a while since I've actually sat down and done that, so I'm still trying to figure out how I fixed it last time, because I might just go through this camera microphone, because I'm going through a USB microphone right now, and we'll see what happens. We'll see if this audio is better, we'll see if it's not. Either way, it's going up. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed that review, and I'll see you tomorrow with While We're Young. Bye-bye.